Hey everyone, Techni here. I'm going to do a quick review on this Insignia 2.0 soundbar. Don't mind my phone right here. It's just covering up the shipping label that they slapped right on the outside of the box. I want to cover up my address and everything so none of you try to come break in my house and try to rob this awesome thing here. Now, the best thing about this soundbar, this Mini 2.0 soundbar from Best Buy, is that I got it for 30 bucks on sale, right? I believe regular MSRP that they have on their website is $79, and it's always, like, pretty much always on sale for $49.99, so 50 bucks, right? All right, so in the box, what you're gonna get is your speaker, your power brick, your RCA cables, and then RCA to 3.5 headphone jack right there. And then you're gonna get your manual in 3 different languages. My bad, you also get a remote in the box. So now that we had a good look at the soundbar by itself, let's go ahead and talk about some things on it, right? So right here you're going to have your power button. Right here is going to be your source select or your Bluetooth sync, whether it be to your phone or whatever device you're syncing it to. And then you have your volume switches here. And this is like really nice soft rubber right there. So it's, you know, you get a little click so you know when you're pressing it. And also the light right up here will change colors whenever you're choosing each different source. And the power button, if you mute it, it will blink as well. As far as the remote, you have power, and then your source, again, optical RCA or your Bluetooth. And then you have a couple sound options, which is standard, theater, or news. And then you have your mute button and then your volume button. So a couple things I'd like to point out on this thing is, obviously it says mini on the box, but it is truly small. I mean, it lives up to the word mini. Like, I don't know if you can see this here. We'll put it on my arm, right where my elbow would be, right there. And it doesn't even go to the end of my hand, right? So it's definitely mini. Another way to show you is, remember the remote we talked about? And here's our sound bar. I'll put this right on the end. I mean, the remote, as you can see there, is almost, it's about a smidge shy of half as big as the sound bar. Why couldn't they make the remote smaller? You know, you got like a mini sound bar and a jumbo remote. Like, come on. So again, to show you how small it is compared to a regular sound bar, here's our regular one, and here's our little Insignia Mini. It's about 3 times as small. So you have 1, 2, and then 3, and then it'll go to the end of it right there. So as you can see in the middle here, it is tiny. So as you can see, we're sitting at the computer, and this was my main reason for buying it. Like, I wanted something small right here to go right underneath my monitor. As you can see, I mean, it fits like a glove, and you might even have a better monitor setup where your base is a little different. Mine comes out as a V, so it kind of hits the legs right there. But I mean, it just fits under there perfectly, and it's completely out of our way. Now, one quick thing, just so we're clear, like, I think sound tests through the computer, or not just through the computer, but through videos, are kind of misleading, right? Because number one, it's coming from the speaker itself, going into my camera, right, getting compressed into the video, and then coming out through your TV or speakers or whatever you're using, right? So you're not necessarily even hearing this. You're hearing what your source is. So anyways, again, take these sounds with a grain of salt, and I'll kind of talk about it a little bit more. So we're in game right now, and I mean, it sounds good. But again, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it compressed in through whatever you're coming through, right? But we're about a half volume. We are on the standard sound setting here. Now, standard's kind of just gonna give you, I think, balanced highs, mids, and lows, right? When you go into theater, what it does is it lowers the highs and kind of brings out the mids a little bit more. It sounds a little muddy, a little muffled, right? And when you go into news, what it does is drop everything except the highs, right? So you just pretty much hear your highs, no bass, no mids or anything, right? It's pretty bland. So anyways, standard's really I'd say the only option to go. So like I said, we're in some game here, we're in some battlefield, we get some shots off in it. Right, so that's mid volume. Now that's getting kind of loud, so. Let's throw a grenade and see how it sounds. Let's see how that sounds. Objective Bertha is ours. That's nice. I need to turn it down. I'm almost hearing myself. But again, that's max. Let me turn it down. I'm probably yelling at the camera here, right? But anyways, that's max, and it's not like deafening. Like if someone else is in the room, you'd still be able to hear them talking, right? So, but it's a perfect max, especially if it's like sitting like right in front of you at your computer. If you just listen to music at a desk, like a work desk or something like that, right? But again, look at how small this thing is. It's smaller than my keyboard by at least 2 keys. I mean, this thing's tiny. Now, this is probably more what I would compare it to. One of these portable Bluetooth speakers, right? And that's probably exactly what it is, except this guy does not have batteries, right? You have to plug it into the wall. When the portable Bluetooth speakers you can plug in. But almost, like I said, pretty much almost the exact same size, almost the exact same weight. This guy's a little heavier. And to be honest with you, if we're comparing it to like a Bluetooth speaker right now, I believe you're going to get a lot more bass out of a Bluetooth speaker, because most of them have dedicated bass drivers on them. Pretty much all little Bluetooth speakers have, unless you get a little small one, right? This guy down here, I believe, is more balanced. So again, when I was playing games, and I tested this guy playing games as well, I would choose the Insignia over this guy for games. And like I said, as far as the sound getting compressed and passed through all these other things, that's why I didn't want to do too many sound tests. I did the basic game one, gave you a pretty much basic rundown of it there. But I'd like to let you know, music, it's good for music. It's not the best. Like I said, you're not gonna get thumpy bass, but it's pretty solid. Like you're gonna have some bass, and even when you play the games, I mean, you feel it vibrating a little bit. It's not like, it's not gonna, shake your desk by any means, but it vibrates a little bit. It's a very balanced, solid bass that I'd say for a game is just perfect. It doesn't overpower any of the other sounds or anything. So as far as music and games, I'm gonna give it a pass. I think it's pretty good for music and games. Again, depending on your proximity. I think if you're sitting at a desk, I think it's great, or if you're close to your TV or whatever it may be, I think it'll be really good. Now, as far as movies, I'm not gonna recommend it at all, because most people aren't sitting at a desk watching movies. You're usually in like a family room or something, and you're sitting a good bit away on the couch and your TV's out there, whatever it may be. And I'm not going to recommend it. It's not going to fill the room. You're not going to... It might be like more or less like glorified TV speakers when you put it like that, It's not really going to emphasize your movie sound by any means, and I highly do not recommend this for movies. Pretty much think about this as a portable Bluetooth speaker without batteries. That's what I want you to take out of this. That's what I'm going to compare this to, right? So all in all, to close this out, do we give it a pass for 30 bucks? I say yes, for sure, for 30 bucks. If we go into the average price, what it is, $49.99, 50 bucks, right? That's right on the line. I mean, you're cutting it right on the line, right? 80 bucks, the regular MSRP that they have on there? No, do not buy it for 80 bucks. No way. I mean, you can get solid sound bars, like the full size. Again, you kind of get in that in between right there. Like, you want the mini or the full size, you know what I mean? But you can get a lot more sound for 80 bucks than this guy. 50 bucks, like I said, you're about 50 bucks if you need it to be mini. Okay, that's what I say, if you need it to be mini. 30 bucks, scoop it up right away. Like I said, the biggest benefit of it is the size. I think you get decent sound with the size. I give it a pass. It's not fantastic, it's not great, but like I said, it's mini, so we're buying it for the size is our main thing. So, but anyways, thank you so much for watching this one on the Insignia 2.0 mini soundbar. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up and subscribe for some future videos. All right, catch you later. Bye now.